Hello guys, Brad here again with another video. Today I thought I would do a video called Fragrance Drama and why the fragrance community loves it so much. There's certainly been more fragrance drama in recent days than there has been in a long time. It all kind of started, some fragrance reviewer did a 30-minute long video claiming that Jeremy stole his idea for a video, and then his video won this huge contest in New York City, and he got this, big trophy and all this recognition and everything, and he didn't give the other reviewer with 600 subs any, credit for his help and anything. And then make matters worse, now some girl's coming forward with a bunch of posts supposedly off of Jeremy's phone, saying that he made all these nasty comments about sexual favors and things, and it's really getting crazy, but it's fascinating. And I guess the question is, why are we so fascinated with all this nonsense that's not related to the fragrance hobby itself? I think it all just is because we're Americans and we're human, and we just love the drama and the excitement that comes with it. It all starts, I think, when you first start off in the fragrance world. I don't really think anybody gets too excited about simply buying a fragrance and wearing it and maybe getting a couple compliments. I think the big excitement really comes from blind buying. That's what it all started with for me. I would maybe read about a fragrance, maybe hear a couple positive reviews about it, get all excited, and then I would blind buy the fragrance. And about 99 out of 100 times, the fragrance was mediocre or okay. Very seldom is that fragrance going to be like remarkable. I think that was pretty common back in my day in the fragrance community, because we didn't really have a lot of splitters out there, people sharing fragrances, people giving away fragrances. You didn't have these reviewers offering to give away a free bottle or decant after every video. We didn't have a lot of people splitting fragrances. We didn't have splitting websites like the Fragrance Decant Boutique. We didn't have those types of services when I first started. When I first started, I think there was like this one guy, Pegasus. Maybe every now and then he would split a bottle of fragrance. And of course, if you didn't put in your order within like an hour or two, then it would fill up, and then you were screwed anyway. And it was just like one fragrance. It wasn't like you had 500 fragrances to choose from. So, if you didn't want to try the mainstream fragrances, you're pretty much locked into blind buying. And, it sounded like a fantastic thing at first. And then you realize you own 50 fragrances and you don't like a single one of them. But from the time you hit that purchase button until the time that fragrance arrives in the mail and you open it up and you try it, there is an extreme amount of anticipation and euphoria, and expectation of getting something amazing, even though it doesn't usually happen. It's like a scratch-off ticket, You'll lay down $10 for a scratch-off ticket that promises to give you $1 million, and then most of the time you end up losing $10 in the process. That's kind of how it is when you blind buy a fragrance. But that instant of time when you're scratching off that number, you're dreaming that you got something really amazing in the process, even though it doesn't usually happen. You see it in TV as well. I remember when American Idol first came out, it was just about a group of young kids, boys and girls, singing and trying to get a record contract and record some music. It was all pretty basic and everything. But then other networks started coming out with their own contests, singing contests, and to compete against each other, they had to make things more interesting by drama. I remember on The Voice, it seemed like there was like this dramatic thing where they tried to make it look like Adam Levine and Blake Shelton were in love with each other or something. It was crazy. It's like, what does this have to do with a singing competition? They're just trying to get people excited about some subplot that's fake just for the sake of views. And that's kind of how it is in the fragrance community as well. We love to see these petty little arguments and in the drama, like when a fragrance reviewer gets on camera and says, I did not buy subs. It becomes like this big thing, like when Bill Clinton said, I did not have sex with that woman. You either believe him or you don't believe him, and then you start this big argument, and it's a lot of fun. The only person that isn't having fun is the person under attack. A lot of times, unfortunately, they get attacked. I know Kenny 54 did a video, and he talked about how he got such vicious attack. People were making all kinds of vile comments, personal comments that were completely unnecessary, and that's probably why he's wanting to just leave altogether, and I can understand that. I really enjoyed seeing Giddy 54 come back with his video response. It was a lot of fun to watch. It'd be great to see Giddy review a fragrance, but unfortunately, he had to come back under those circumstances, talking about all this Jeremy fragrance drama that's building up, and it's something else. I enjoy it, but it's unfortunate that like 90% of the attention in the fragrance community is focused on the drama and only 10% on the actual reviews themselves. I think the reason for that is because, like I said, it's getting so easy to get decants and stuff, so you can make your own decision. And number two, I think people aren't trusting reviewers as much because they know that they're receiving these sponsorships and they have nothing really to lose, more to lose by being honest than dishonest, it seems sometimes. But I guess this is just a way, human nature. I think people are just going to love drama, whether it's fragrance community or other communities. It's just human nature. Makes for good YouTube viewership and fun. Like I said, all these TV shows coming out, they're basically just a bunch of fake drama. Not just the music shows, but anything. Duck Dynasty, all these reality shows. It's just a bunch of fake drama. Professional wrestling, everything scripted and drama, fake. But people love it. I mean, it's more exciting. It's kind of like, actual, realistic. Like take boxing for example. You got two guys clinching and holding and throwing low blows and missing punches and blocking punches. I mean, that's not a lot of fun, but when you see a professional wrestler and all this weird stuff going on with the managers coming in there and hitting you over the head with a cane or something, or bringing in a snake or something, that makes things more exciting. That's what people want to see. They get the excitement, not the realistic, boring nature of what's going on. You could say it's unfortunate, but it's the honest truth. So I think that's about all I have to say about fragrance drama today. Unfortunately, I do a review. I get like 25, 30 views. I talk about Jeremy or drama, and all of a sudden, I'm just going viral. It's like, why has that have to be? So, whatever, I guess, right? So, I appreciate you just giving me a chance to get that off my chest today. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.